Hey Leos, what's up? It's your girl B Wade and welcome back to my channel, Magnetic Healing Tarot. Today we have a special soul diving reading for you, as you can see. Alright, so I wanted to take a look at some of our blockages before we go into 2022. I know that these readings aren't as fun usually as like the love readings or whatever, but these readings are what's necessary to help us remove those blockages so that way we can have the life and the career that we want and everything. All right, and I was getting some positive messages for you guys to begin with, so I'm really excited. So before we jump in, I was getting that Leo, your confidence has really grown in this last year. All right, and if it hasn't, you will see it grow in 2022. But for those of you who have seen your confidence grow this year, it's going to continue to grow even more. You guys are going to be so in your power this year. It's ridiculous. The Sun card has fallen out twice already, upright, before the camera came on. All right, because I was just shuffling the deck. All right, the tarot deck. The Sun card is the Leo card. The Sun card is the happiest and best card in the deck. It came out twice already, upright. That's a great positive omen. I think that a lot of you guys are going to have a really great 2020. No, I don't think everything is going to be perfect. That's not what I'm getting, but I think a lot is going to go really, really well for you. I see you guys being really motivated and ambitious to get things done or to do something, kind of almost in the sense, for some of you guys, for somebody here, it's with a sense of wanting to prove somebody else wrong, kind of. Don't go at it with that from that aspect exactly, but do what you gotta do, you know, make it happen. I see you guys going after something, but I'm being told to also tell you, don't burn out, don't burn yourself out going at something so aggressively here, okay, Leos? And I see that there's a masculine energy coming in toward a feminine energy, and he's like upset with you. You're glowing up and he's upset and he wants to kind of tie you back to him. And I feel like I keep getting this message for Leos specifically, and men, this could be a woman doing this to you, but when I see it in the cards, it is a masculine energy. And men, you can be the feminine energy in the role. That's completely normal, especially if the woman is very, very aggressive, you know. But I see the Leo is kind of like, please don't try me, but please don't try me, not today. And it's just kind of like, you just like, not today, Satan. I don't got it. I don't got it in me. But yeah, this person is very much jealous of you. And I heard that they're a deceptive mother effer. All right, for some of you guys here. So let's jump on in. Let's jump in. God, Spirit, Universe, angels, and ancestor guides of our highest good. What messages do my Leos need to know coming into 2022? All right, we're going to do a 5-card spread here, Leos. All right, and it's going to help us to get down to the bottom of your current blockage, like your current biggest blockage, I would say. The most relevant. Not that they aren't all relevant, but it's a 5-card spread, all right? I feel like this one is it next. I don't feel like this is it. Okay, we're gonna take the cards because that was the order. All right, so this first card, I'm gonna flip them all over because I want to see what they all are. I'm not gonna lie to you. So this first position, this first card asks, why is this issue difficult for me? Card number 16 came out. No other sign got this card at all. All of these soul diving readings, not one other sign got this card. That's crazy, Leo. So this situation is difficult for you because there's a melting mask. There's a mask that needs to continue to fade away. It says, allow your spirit self to shine through the many roles you fulfill. Wait a second, one more time. Allow your spirit self to shine through the many roles you fulfill. I just told Sagittarius, live your soul, not your role. That's an advice card for my gold cards. So I'm gonna read this card to y'all because nobody else got this one, and I want to see what's up. Give me 1 second. So this card says, hiding behind someone or something or an image or reputation. Being sad after being exposed. It says, a role becomes a mask when it distorts, constricts, or conceals rather than reflects a true expression of our spirit self. A mask typically arises out of the ego's desire to be real and in control, when in fact it's neither. It says, drawing this card signifies the impending loss of a mask to an encounter, an event, or a circumstance that incites its melting. I think something here is being exposed for you guys, Leo, in regards to a relationship. Some of you guys, I do feel like this is going to be heavy for a relationship for some of you guys based on the messages I got prior to turning the camera on. It's the ones I just told you out before we pulled the cards. It's not going to be for everybody, so take it the way it resonates for your situation, all right? But I do feel like the truth has finally come to surface for you guys, Leo. And I feel like it's a truth that you've been wanting to avoid. I feel like it's something that you didn't want to face because you knew it was something that would make you sad. All right? But it's okay. And I was just telling Sagittarius this. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to not be okay. All right? And I think that coming up into 2022, the reason you're having such a hard time with this issue is because I feel like you're still some way, somehow having a hard time letting it go, or really having a hard time accepting it. I heard accepting that it's over for someone. Someone, like, you're trying to uphold something, like you're trying to uphold an image or a reputation or something. You're trying to upkeep something. But the truth is that something here has already been exposed. Something has already been exposed, Leo. So why are you still having a hard time accepting it? For some of you guys, that's what's going on. But I feel like for a lot of you guys, you are facing it. And that could be the problem for some of you guys, is that you're accepting it, you're facing it, but now you're having a hard time going through the motions of life on the other side of this now. When you were living life one way, kind of in the dark is what I'm hearing, and now that you're in the light, you know, you're having a hard time being out in the open with your sores and your scars and your wounds. Sometimes you may feel like you're under a microscope sometimes, or like people are like picking or prodding at you or looking at you or something. But I'm seeing like Spirit is saying be yourself though. Be all of that, because that's who you are. Everything that you've been through has gotten you to this point to be who you are right now. To be here. And so it's like, I'm hearing accept the situation. Accept it. You know? You don't want to, but the longer you push it off or hold it off, the harder it gets. You know? The tougher it feels like. Why does it feel like I'm still going against the grain? Because you are. Because you're not accepting those emotions 100% for some of you, you know? And I think that's what it comes down to. And it says, what important aspect of the issue am I not seeing? We have broken dreams. This was a huge shakeup for you, Leo. Accepting something here, or something being exposed, some sort of truth coming to the surface here, something that you have to face finally, really shattered your dreams. It changed how you saw yourself. It made you feel differently towards yourself here. Whether you did something or someone else did something, or you equally took part in something. Something here happened where you had a goal in mind and things didn't quite pan out that way. And you could have had this goal in mind with another person. I'm hearing the duality of something, wanting to go down a certain pathway, and maybe the road merging a different way for you, and you having to separate from somebody else or something else here, or a goal that you thought that you would have or have achieved, and maybe it moved in a different direction, or maybe life changed for you and you had to start to do something different or achieve something different. But this card says only you can accept or reject your dreams. Only you can accept or reject your dreams. We're going to go to number 23 as well. Broken dreams. It says we break our dreams when we cease to believe in them in ourselves. Our attitude toward disappointment, perceived failures, and rejection has the power to derail our confidence. When a prolonged state of defeat and doubt ensues, we not only give up on our dreams and ourselves, but also on what makes us feel alive. It can feel hard, but we need to trust that the way to realize our dreams is by persisting and working with the disappointments, as well as any perceived failures or rejections. I'm going to read that again. I feel like this is very important for you guys. It says, we need to trust that the way to realize our dreams is by persisting and working with the disappointments, as well as any perceived failures or rejections. Meaning, you have to work with the pain. That's how you get to the healing. You have to work through the yucky, ucky part that you don't want to deal with. You have to address it. You have to be vulnerable in that space, because we have vulnerable here. I just heard share your story. I saw the sharing card peeking out on the side when I was picking up the deck just now to show you this card. Somebody here is going to write a book, or you're thinking about writing a book. Share your story. For somebody here, this is going to be, you have a message, share it. You have a story to tell, share it. It's going to become popular. Ooh, I'm getting the tingles. I don't know who this is for. Are you a writer, an entrepreneur? For somebody here, you have a story to tell. Write it. Ooh, I'm getting tingles. This is for somebody. If this message resonates for one of you guys, Leo, I'm telling you, if you know this resonates, you have to write this. You have to share your story. Maybe create a vlog, a podcast, something. You have to share your story. But I felt it strongly when I said write a book. That's when I felt it the strongest. If you know that's your message, take it and run with it, because it's going to be successful. All right? See, a lot of things happen where things look like failures. That's why I keep saying perceived failures. It was 14 minutes and 44 seconds on the clock when I saw that. And let me see, that was 444. Wow, stop playing with me. Perceived failures. It looks like a failure. It looks like a rejection, but rejection is God's protection. 444 is the protection, a good omen. Your efforts are fully supported and guided. Even though things may not always look like it's happening the way you want them to happen, even though things don't always seem like it's happening how you wanted it to happen, it doesn't mean it's not working for you though. It doesn't mean that you're not on the right path. You have to understand that we don't always know what's best for us. God and the higher ups know what's best for us, Leo, right? And you are protected and you are guided each step of this journey. And so you have to believe that and trust that you're not being led astray. So if something doesn't work out in your favor, you're not being led astray. You're being kept on your path to your destination. God knows your heart. He knows what you want ultimately. You're going to get there. God's going to put you there. You feel me? You are protected. And I feel that very, very strongly for somebody here. Like you may have a really, really strong spirit team or ancestor guides working for you in the background. But I feel like you think that something not working out for you is like, oh no, it's over, or at one point you could have felt this way, or you could be getting ready to feel this way, but that's not it. That's not it. When something doesn't work out for you, I swear to God, I was just saying this, and I don't mean to swear to God, but like I was really just saying how like anytime something bad happens, or I think something isn't working out the way I wanted it to, or how I planned it to, something better always comes along. The moment I just say, you know what? Okay, it's out of my control. I'm going to let God handle it. I'm going to let the universe take over, you know, and then boom, upgrade. Boom, upgrade. Boom, upgrade. I kid you not, every time. Every time. Something happened last week where, you know, I ended up having to go to the emergency room, and it just completely threw my whole day off, you know. And my mom was laughing because she was there with me, and she was like, you know, this isn't how I imagined my day would be going, because I had plans to go home and, you know, enjoy my Sunday. And she was making a joke, you know, if you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans, because he gonna laugh because he always got a better one in store. And he like, oh, you think you know what's best for you, but I got you, baby. I got something better. So you don't have anything that's really a broken dream here. And that's what you're not seeing. That's the part you're missing here, Leo. You didn't lose anything. Your dreams aren't really shattered. They're not. Your feelings might be hurt a little bit, yeah, because something didn't work out. But I promise you, something way better is about to work out in your favor. All right? It says perceived setbacks are often opportunities to learn to think differently, to develop further, and to explore new ways of realizing our vision. Woo! So your vision is still there. It's not lost. You got to find a new way to get there. You got to find something different, a new way of doing something here. You got to find a new puzzle piece to put in place of the one that fell out. You got to find a new puzzle or something. Oh, your vision ain't lost. If it's a person that you wanted, it's the feeling you wanted. You want that feeling of foreverness and togetherness and loyalty, and we're going to always stay together. Yeah, you're going to get that. It may not be with that person, but that's the feeling you want. You want somebody who's going to, you know, you're going to be able to build an empire with. You know, think about what your goals are at the end of the day. And is it this person who has to be at that finish line with you? Or is it the feeling that has to be at the finish line with you? That feeling of accomplishment and success and beauty and love, not pain and hurt. You feel me? Think about that. Because we oftentimes associate a certain person with a certain feeling. And where you getting it mixed up. You mixing something up. You may oftentimes associate your job with a feeling. You feel me? Nah. If a person is giving you that feeling, that's a problem, because if they leave, so will that feeling, you know? So you have to create the feeling in yourself first, and naturally you're going to attract somebody who's for you. But because you already have that feeling in yourself, whether they're there or they're not, whether the job is there or whether the job is not, you're going to feel good. You're going to be great. Because you have that, you know that you have that locked inside of you already. And this person is just a bonus. This job is just a bonus. You know, it's a bonus. It's an addition to your dreams and to what you have planned out for yourself. But the person can be changed out. The job can be changed out. The location can be changed out. You feel me? These are all variables. They're just variables in your equation to your success. You feel me? They could be switched out. 6 plus 2 could still equal 8, not just 4 plus 4, right? 7 plus 1 equal 8 too, right? Okay, moving on, because I'm preaching. I hope that whoever needs this needs this. This position asks, on what do I need to focus my attention? Emptied. The ending and beginning lie at either side of the same door. Some of you guys have gone through this for long enough. You've been feeling in this space of emptiness, feeling heavy, maybe even lethargic for some of you guys. At times you feel too tired to do things because your emotions are so heavy and they take you over at times. You have to shake yourself out of this. Some of you guys have really been in this space for a while. But you have to make the choice to get up. It's a choice. You feel me? If somebody knock you down, you can stay there. Or you can get up gracefully and keep on walking, or whatever you going to do next. If you're going to swing at them, whatever. You know? But the choice in getting up is still on you at the end of the day. And you see how she's been drained? Don't allow yourself to wallow there for too long, Leo. Don't wallow there for too long. You need to empty this now. It's time to empty these emotions. It's time to empty all of these feelings that you've been having. Is what I'm getting. You need to empty your plate. You need to cry. You need to purge out all of these emotions. For somebody here, you really need to just let it out. Go to one of those rec rooms and just throw shit everywhere. Throw plates, throw things. Let your rage out. Let this build up out. Some of you guys really just need to go and empty out a whole bunch of something that's within you. However you need to. You need to watch The Notebook 3 times and cry all day. Something, but let it out. Release it. Something needs to be released within you. I heard bowel movement. Ha 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 ha. You're funny. Whoever said that one. Yeah, release that too. But you need to really like it's a bowel movement. You need to release all of this that's within you. You need to let it out. So you can keep it pushing and leave it right there at the doorstep and kick it out on the curb when the garbage man come around. You know? That's what you need to focus your attention on. It's every day figuring out, how am I gonna, not trying to be controlling and letting it go, but how do I enjoy bits and pieces of me every day? You know? Every day, being intentional. Am I in my feelings today? Yes. Accepting it. Asking yourself, what made you feel this way today? Tomorrow, if you're not in your feelings, enjoy it. Don't make up something to force yourself to be in your feelings, you know? But understand also that healing doesn't have an exact timeline. You feel me? Healing isn't linear. So today you may feel good, tomorrow you may feel bad, and that's normal. But you need to go through the motions and be determined enough to keep it moving and to get up and to try again. Because some of you guys are having a hard time getting up and trying again, because after something was exposed to you, you're afraid now. You're afraid because you're still afraid to even face what was already exposed to you. So if you can't deal with that head on, how are you going to move on into the desires that you want and to the dream and the life that you have planned for yourself. Deal with the emotions. You have to be vulnerable. It's hard, I know. Share it with somebody who cares. Some of you guys are really going to find, I heard closure. I heard closure. Some of you are going to find closure in sharing your story. Oh my God. I swear. I know I may sound crazy to somebody, and somebody may be like, oh, hell no, I'm not doing that. I'm not telling people my story. I'm not looking foolish. I'm not about to look crazy. I'm telling you, ooh, I'm getting the chills. You need to share your story. You need to learn to be vulnerable. This is all a process in helping you to be vulnerable. But in this process, you're also going to be helping someone else. You're going to be helping someone else and you don't even realize it. But it's going to be helping you ultimately, because through you sharing this story, it's also going to help you empty this out. It's going to help you release it. Whether you feel like you're the good guy or the bad guy, it don't matter what side of the story you think you on. Release this BS. Release it. It don't matter what side you feel like you on. It says the ending and beginning lie at either side of the same door. So whether you on the good side or the bad side, things are ending. You're going to have to keep it pushing. What you going to do? You going to stay there on the bad side? You ain't going to move? It don't matter. You on the good side, you don't want to move and keep it pushing and keep going in a new direction. You want to stay there with the bad lurking at the other end of the door. Come on. Leos. Share your story. This position here says, what are my resources? Oh, I don't like that. Some of you guys may be overspending is what I hear. Some of you guys may be impulsive shoppers, or retail therapy. You may buy drugs to make yourself feel better. Some of you guys could like binge eat. Some of you guys could travel more often or spend money doing something to help you to make yourself feel better here. Is what I'm getting, because we have distorted desire. It says conscious desire rarely satisfies the unconscious need driving it. So this card here, so you guys are like kind of going through these steps is what I'm seeing. It says you want something that you don't need and you're having a hard time pulling away, and it may be ruining you. It's stagnating you. For some of you guys, it's going to be the situation that you are still not wanting to accept at face value. Some of you guys is going to be that you guys still don't want to accept that something is falling to the wayside. Something is melting away. Something is being exposed for what it is. Its true colors. Its true colors. And you have to accept that. But you're relying on these rose-colored glasses still. Some of you guys are still relying on seeing things. I feel like somebody doesn't fully know what rose-colored glasses are, and so I have to say it. You're wearing these glasses that makes everything look good, which means in your mind, you make everything look better than what it is. All right. And you're still holding on to something. Some of you guys, something has ended and you're still holding on to the belief that things are going to work out for you. And it's a detriment. It's working to your detriment. Because it's already been exposed that somebody is a piece of crap. It's already been exposed that somebody ain't ish. It's already been exposed that somebody ain't going to ever get it together. It's already been exposed that this job don't care about you. It's already been exposed that these people don't have your best interest at heart. It's already been exposed that someone's been lying to you. It's already been exposed that someone's been stealing from you. But for some reason, you still have it in your heart of hearts that they're going to get it together. I'm going to stay loyal to them. I'm going to stay, even if I don't stay right here by them, if they're going to come back to me. Even having the smallest inkling or thought of that in the back of your mind, Leo, is keeping you attached, which is why you need to empty all of that. You need to empty all of those thoughts and those beliefs, because it's stagnating you. It's keeping you stuck somewhere, and it's really keeping you trapped mentally. I feel like you guys feel like you still have things you need to say to this person, things that you may feel like you have held in for a long time, or things that you need to say to your job. Share your story. That's how you're going to release this. I'm telling you. Start a vlog. I keep seeing vlog. That's what, a video blog, right? Somebody here, start recording yourself. Whether it's, I think I heard Snapchat. I don't know if people still use Snapchat, but I heard via Snapchat or something, like your stories, or just creating a video log by recording the videos in your phone and then merging them together in like iMovie or something. But you think you need something that you don't need. You want something here. You want someone. And you're like trying to leave it behind, but you still want it. And it's hurting you. And you can't keep pulling from this energy, Leo. I really hate to see that, because I know some Leos who do this. I know a lot of Leos who do this, because I love Leos, and I've always been surrounded by Leos. But Leo, y'all are too great. I literally see that in 2022 you're going to be shining so freaking bright. You cannot allow people into your environment who make you feel grim and dim and dark. You cannot allow it anymore, any longer. You cannot allow people who come in and they make you feel drained. Somebody comes in and make you feel heavy and drained. No more. No more, Leo. No more. No more. We're not doing that. This position, card number 5, says, what do I need to do differently? Renewal. Regeneration begins with decay. A few signs have received this card. And I'm going to tell you, like I told them, you guys need... Hold on, let me see if I'm about to read. Because I've like read so many cards to you guys. I haven't read this many cards to anybody else, honestly. It says needing to heal from some extreme loss, or like internal or external. Shedding of old ways, old self, old habits. Hurting, healing process takes time. These are my notes in here. Wow. You guys need to heal this. I'm not going to keep repeating myself, but I'm going to read this to you and keep it pushing. It says, when the foundation of our life cracks, or the identity we understand ourselves through collapses, it can take some time to clear out the wreckage. It can take even longer to build a new vision and begin constructing our life's new direction going forward from it. Internally, we must first undergo a radical shift in thinking and feeling. It is so radical that once it is fully processed, it has the power to reconfigure who we are in ways that enhance and restore our vitality. So, what I said to the other signs is like a plant. I'm hearing somebody here is a plant parent. If a plant loses a leaf, it can grow it back, right? It may wither first and get dry and then fall off. But it can be restored. Or you can continue to let the whole plant dry out, right? And so you guys have to understand that something has died here in order for you to regenerate, in order for you to grow back stronger and healthier and become something even better than you were before. And you need to understand that and heal what has died within you or externally from you. I'm going to read this again because I'm just hearing I have to tell you one more time. You need to heal from, okay, some of you guys were dealing with something for a really long time. You could have been dealing with somebody for a really long time. You could have been used to acting a certain way for a really long time. You could have been used to a certain role for a long time. You could have been used to a certain narrative for a long time. You could be used to being like living by a certain code or a certain, you know, standard or status quo, reputation or something. It's time to let all of this shed, little by little, day by day. You don't need to force yourself. You don't need to, you know, beat yourself up if you feel like you're not healing fast enough. One more time, you don't need to beat yourself up if you feel like you're not healing fast enough. Hold on, I didn't clarify. I feel like I don't really need to clarify. I don't really want to clarify, to be honest. I feel like me reading the book to you guys was very helpful for your message, because your message was a little different from the others. It's time for some of you guys to come out of hiding. Release this burden and this baggage. You need to accept what's dying. You need to accept, oh my goodness, I'm getting issues. You need to accept what's being shown to you, what was being exposed to you. Okay? Waiting for this, telling yourself that things will get better, telling yourself that things will come back around, will really only work against you. It really will keep you held back and stagnant. Somebody here needs to accept some sort of loss and disappointment. I'm gonna be stop. I told you I knew. What did I? Son, stop. Grieve your freaking losses, yo. I don't want to make this an hour-long video, so I'm not gonna reach out all of these cards. But like, let me know if y'all want me to reach out all of these cards next time, because literally I'm about to. Look, first step, grieve your losses. Second step, imagine solutions. You're not trapped in this environment. You're not trapped in this house. You're not trapped in this relationship. You're not trapped in this job. You're not trapped under your parents. You're not trapped in this school. There is a solution to everything. You are not the first person something is happening to. You are not the last person something is happening to. There are 1,000 people who were in your situation. They took it and they won with it. All right? Some of y'all need to really change your perspectives on how you see yourself and how you view life. Like how you view life, because it's holding you back. You need to do something different here. Go after something. I'm hearing you need to do something completely out of the box. If you go left every day when you leave off your block, go right. Do something different. Begin to explore new options. It's time for you to bust out of your cocoon. It's time for you to try something different. Yo, Leo, I swear, stop doing the same shit. And I'm so sorry for cursing. But on God, I have watched so many Leos do the same exact thing over and over again. I'm not even yo, please, for the sake of you, for the sake of the fact that there is so much more around you and so much better coming toward you, please try something different. Try a new cheese, I heard for somebody. I don't know why I heard try a new cheese. Like, what? Who was that for? I don't know. Try something different. Do something different at the grocery store. Be a different person today. Be nicer, I heard. Be kinder. Watch how it comes back to you on the karmic wheel. I heard that. I heard it. I don't know who it's for, but I really heard it. Grieve these losses and let these things go. It's time to let the past be the past. I heard let bygones be bygones. And it's time to see your future with new puzzle pieces in place. All right? Because you can still have your happiness. The only person who can hinder it is you. So if you feel like things aren't going the way you want them to, or you're being hindered, Leo, you can change that. So with that being said, I really hope this was helpful. Really look forward and open your eyes in 2022. Okay? Peace, love, and chicken grease. Like, share, comment, and subscribe as well, y'all. I also offer $7 readings. If that interests you, that will be linked down below in the description box. All right? Bye-bye.